Everyone needs anger, or life would be boring, wouldn't it?
Face it, everyone needs anger, or life would be boring. Without anger, life would be boring. Well, let's think about this very carefully. We know that we have anger for the purpose of informing us when there is a safety risk at hand, to protect ourselves, to survive. And we also know that if we use anger appropriately, the energy and the power and the strength of it, that we could turn that into meeting our goals and being successful and becoming a leader. So the idea of sacrificing all of that for the purpose of using it for entertainment sort of strikes me as maybe not the best choice to make.
Using anger for fun and entertainment purposes? Jeez.
Doesn't it make sense to use the strength and power of anger to meet a goal or a success that you want to have? Without anger, we wouldn't learn the hard way. Without anger, we wouldn't learn. Maybe this is true, but at what cost? Are we willing to sacrifice our health? Are we willing to sacrifice our friends and family? Are we willing to sacrifice our freedom? Are we willing to be lonely? Or can we learn to use those tools to manage our anger so that anger can exist in us without it becoming out of control and wrecking our lives?
I don't understand. Why are there so many negative emotions and only like one that's like happy?
Shiver me timbers. Why do we have more negative thoughts than happy ones? It just ain't fair.
It's a great question. Why are there so many negative emotions? Why aren't there more happy ones? Delighted, joy, anticipating. Well, the simplest answer is, maybe not to your liking, is that negative emotions give us important information about our own safety. So sometimes we need to know whether we need to run or to defend ourselves. And all these warnings are built in to help us to survive. What tools do we have to deal with anger? And how can we take the strength and power from anger and use it to our own advantage to achieve goals and successes? Well, first off, the tools. So many of you have hidden talents. You have talents in music, in art. Some of you like to play an instrument, me included. Some of you like to draw and can express yourself through artwork. Some of you like to write and journal. And there's a time for venting and your complaints, and then there's a time to figure out a plan of how you're going to address the needs that you have. So we have those things. We also have talking to a friend. Now, of course, you don't want to reach out to a friend that's going to encourage you to be more angry. You want that friend to help to talk you down, to help you to use your coping strengths, to use your tools, and to manage the anger rather than to feed into it. We have deep breathing, we have muscle relaxation, we have yoga, we have physical exercise. So there are many, many tools that we have in our toolbox to use.